Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a hot minute. If you guys saw my video on the palette collection, then you know that sis has been struggling. That video was a struggle. It was hard for me to even get through it, and my body's just been giving me hell. And I haven't been wanting to get on camera, try to film. The few times I have tried to film, my back was spasming out. It was just a mess. So as you can imagine, I've kind of let my hair go. Not only that, but I'm just in need of some serious self-care. So even though I have completely missed self-care Sunday, we're gonna do a self-care video today. This is gonna be super duper chill. I'm going to use some of my Nature's Little Secret phase today to revive the struggle on my head. I don't remember when I did my hair, but she's going through it. So I'm going to be using the Fenugreek Detangling Pre-poo to pre-poo this bad boy. I will then go in with the Cucumber Nourishing shampoo because I need a really good cleanse and I need some strength. So I'm going to also add on my Milk Strengthening Deep Conditioner. So we're going to do some hair care. Also gonna do like a little bath session, all that good stuff. I'm just gonna show y'all what I do on days when I feel like garbage. So if you're interested in just chilling with me, doing a little self-care, then just keep on watching. Let's go ahead and get into this hair. This is day like 10 or 11 with Mish and Uncle Funky's daughter. And it only looks bad because I haven't been taking care of it. I don't even know. There we go. I'm like, I don't even know where that hair tie went. I haven't really been caring for it much. These last couple of days, I sprayed it down with some, my pomegranate pear leave-in from She Sent It. So this is what I'm left with. The hair in the front is pretty dry, but I think just with the caliber of the products that I used, my hair still feels pretty good, all things considered. So I'm gonna go in with the Fenugreek Detangling Pre-poo from Nature's Little Secret, and this is for all hair types. I absolutely love this pre-poo. I have a dedicated review on it as well. If you would like to go see that, I will link that up in the cards above. But Fenugreek is a really awesome Ayurvedic herb. It's honestly great to help stimulate growth, but also is great for the scalp. And it is also known for its slip giving properties. It also has strengthening and softening properties. So while I'm doing this, I'm not going to talk through the whole video. There will probably be some places where I'll come in and do a voiceover at some point. But while I'm doing this, I just want to talk to y'all about like what's been going on and everything, because you know the subscribers have been coming in. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna be at 3K soon, which is crazy to me. I feel like we just hit 2K. Like, didn't we just hit 2K? But yeah, we're gonna be at 3K soon. And so a lot of you guys are still getting to know me. And so many of you don't know that I do suffer with endometriosis, and it has been pretty contained for the last year or so. I had surgery, and so far with the medication, things have been pretty good. But a couple of weeks back, right when everything got really crazy with Rona, there were issues with me getting my medication. And I was off of it for like the longest I think I've ever been off of it. And so I think that it just kind of messed with everything. And I was kind of having like smaller, you know, flare-ups around that time anyway. But last week, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. I thought maybe I was going to have a period, but I never did. So it's just been a little stressful. It's been stressful. It has been tiring. And if you don't know anything about endometriosis, it varies for different people. For some people, it's just like, you know, it's more so discomfort than outright horrible physical pain. But for me, it's the worst of the worst. For quite a few days, I literally wasn't really able to get up and do much of anything. My mom was really worried. I think a couple of times she was pretty much ready to take me to the hospital. But I've really been trying not to go to the hospital because, one, with this virus going around, I don't want to risk being exposed to anything. But two, if I go to the hospital, I can't have someone there to speak for me. You know what I mean? And so if there is a situation where I become incapacitated, which has happened several times before, those of you who have been watching me know this, then I won't have anyone there to speak for me. And y'all know, they already don't treat women well. They really don't treat Black women well. And so if I can avoid being in the hospital, then that's what I'm going to do. So I have just been trying to really work on slowing down, nourishing my body, giving it what it needs. I eat pretty well anyway, but I've really been focusing on making meals that are going to give me a natural energy boost. Things that are more so anti-inflammatory and all that good stuff. I actually shared one of them on Instagram a few days ago. Thankfully, because I'm not having a period, I'm not losing nutrients at a rapid rate the way I would if I were having one. But it's good to kind of eat based on what you're trying to work on, you know? So I've been trying to focus on eating foods that are really going to help with that. And really just kind of chilling. I've also been nourishing my mind. I've been doing a lot of reading lately. So I've been doing a lot of reading. I've been buying a lot of books. Honestly, at this point, I think that I'm going to have to do a declutter of my bookshelf and take off the things that are more so like things that I want to keep for my kids, you know, my future children, and box those away and put the things that I've been purchasing up on the shelf, because sis basically has been purchasing like a whole new library. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. It gets really difficult sometimes because my mind and my body don't always agree with each other. So there are so many things that I want to be able to do, but I just physically can't do them, and that really sucks. And if you have really any kind of chronic illness, I'm sure you understand. So the good thing is that I don't have to be at anybody's job. So if there's any time to have a flare-up, like it is kind of now, you know? But it's really frustrating too when like I still have commitments here, and like I always say, YouTube is my happy place. So it's hard when I can't do the things that I want to do because of the physical limitations that are put on my body sometimes just completely out of the blue. So it's been a little difficult. And I don't know about you guys, but when I'm not feeling well, I get kind of depressed. And when I get depressed, I get messy. Like I'm kind of a slob when I'm depressed. So I have a lot of cleaning that I need to do now, because when I don't feel well, I don't care about putting things back where they belong. That's just, you know. So I have a lot of cleaning that I need to do. But yeah, thank you to everybody who like watched that main choice video and kept it positive and were super duper supportive, because trying to film that video, y'all, it was rough. It was very rough. And it was just to the point where there were sometimes I was filming and I was like, I really just wanted to shut the camera off. But then it was like, okay, I've already like gotten this far. Like I can't just leave it, you know? Like I can't just leave it here, or my hair would have been livid. So every time I use this Pre-poo, I remember how much I love it. Like this stuff, This stuff is really good. I like to apply it to damp hair. I find that it goes onto my strands the best that way, but it makes it really easy for me to go ahead and start working those knots and tangles out, especially if I need to shampoo and my hair is very dry. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes it's really hard for me to shampoo my hair if I've let my hair like get ridiculously dry, you know what I mean? So today is Tuesday. It is Cinco de Mayo. So y'all will either be seeing this late Tuesday night or sometime Wednesday. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But I thought it would be fun to show you guys like how I pamper my hair, as well as my body, because self-care is really important just in general. But if you're someone who deals with chronic pain in any capacity, a lot of times it is imperative that you find things that bring you some peace, because the more stress and tension that is pent up in your body, the more pain you are likely to experience in whatever you are going on. Stress is a huge trigger for my flare-ups, so I have to be very mindful of that, you know what I mean? And I use about 1/3 of the container on this whenever I do use it, so I have one good use left. I love this stuff so much. And it also has peppermint in it, so it's really good to kind of give you that really nice tingly feeling. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just lightly rinse my hair and come back and we'll shampoo and deep condition. And then once the deep conditioner is in my hair, we're gonna move on to some bath time. Okay, y'all, so now I'm gonna go in with my Cucumber Nourishing shampoo from Nature's Little Secret. Also, don't forget, if you're eyeing any of these products in this video, then you can use my code THIRDEYE20 for 20% off of your purchase. They just restocked the website today, so be on the lookout. And the strawberry styling cream that I used in my Twist and Talk video, I don't believe that collection is up yet, but it is coming back, so be on the lookout for that, because I know a lot of y'all wanted to try it out. I've become a pretty big fan of the cucumber shampoo, because it gives me a pretty potent cleanse, which I do enjoy. But it also does have really good nourishing ingredients in it. Cucumber, there's also aloe vera in here, camelina oil, and vitamin E. So this has really awesome ingredients, but it also has cleansers in here that are really going to get your hair nice and clean, which is what I really need right now. So y'all know I stan clean hair and scalp, and it smells so good. This is like one of my favorite scents out of the entire collection. It literally takes nothing to get the shampoo through your strands, which I really appreciate. Y'all see how good my hair looks? And it feels great. It's super duper clean, but it still feels nourished, and I appreciate that. The more I use this shampoo, the more I appreciate it, you know what I mean? So I am feeling my hair already. Let's go ahead and split her down the middle. So today has been a super duper gloomy day. It's been raining on and off, it's overcast. So I figured this would be a perfect day to do a nice little self-care bathing sesh. You know how Prince said, overcast days never turn them on, but something about the clouds and her mixed. Her being me. Hey. So I am going to be deconditioning today with the Milk Strengthening Deep Conditioner. And this is a really nice deep conditioner. It has lots of slip. This is formulated with goat milk and coconut. Also has really other great ingredients like green tea, mango butter, jojoba oil, apricot oil, sunflower, pro vitamin B5. So I figured I would bust her out again because I need some strength. I have been going ham using the Rose Hydration Conditioner from Nature's Little Secret. Like, I have just been using that nonstop. And I love it because literally it works in 5 minutes. If I leave it in my hair, it's by choice, but I don't have to leave it in longer than 5 minutes to get good results. Like, it's so, I don't know, that conditioner is just so yummy. So I wanted to show the Milk Strengthening Conditioner some love because I don't use her enough. But it has a great texture and I love the scent of this conditioner. This conditioner smells like babies. And I'm so here for it. I kind of need to order another one. I might order another one. And because I went in with the Pre-poo before I did anything else, I really don't have to do much detangling. I have some shed hair that is still coming through. Alright, and just for reference, because I know y'all ask me how much I shed sometimes, and this is about a little over a week of shedding, so that's normal for me. I have a little bit more because I should have been done my hair, so usually on my shampoo days I have a little bit more. So let's go. I'm gonna go clean out this tub and I'm going to show you guys how I get all my bath stuff together, all that good stuff. All right, so first things first, we gotta get some wine in the mix. So I've been loving the Layer Cake Bourbon Barrel Aged Cab. This one is so good. It has really nice notes of blackberry, vanilla. It's juicy, but it is a little dry as well. So I really like this wine. It's full-bodied. She gonna get you a little bit buzzed, and it just has a really nice, smooth, silky finish. So I always got to get a nice glass of wine, and I also fill up a cup of water because I like my baths hot and steamy. I don't know about y'all, so I got to add some water in there too. So today I decided to use my luxury bath from Bath and Body Works, and this is in the Love Rose and Vanilla scent. I really like their bubble baths actually. I usually end up using a lot of it because I'm a sucker for some good bubbles. The Love Rose and Vanilla is like the perfect balance of like a sensual rose scent mixed with a really nice soft vanilla scent. It smells really good and just literally like love. It's one of my favorite fragrances from Bath and Body Works. So today I just decided to use a bubble bath and an oil. Sometimes I'll actually like do bubble bars from Lush, you know, bath bombs from Lush, but I'm actually waiting on a Lush order. It's not here. So I decided to pull her out. But this one's really good and it's still pretty nourishing to the skin, but I like extra moisture in my bath. So I also took my Tgin Argan Replenishing Hair and Body Serum. Y'all, I love to add this to my baths. First of all, this smells really good with the Love Rose and Vanilla, but it makes the water really nice and silky and your skin feels super supple when you come out. So I like to just hop in, light some candles, get the bubbles like hardcore going. I have a chill spot playlist that I like to play while I'm in the bath, and I just like to hang in here and zone out. If you have endometriosis, you know that heat is your best friend, and sometimes there's no kind of heat like that of a bubble bath. So I love to take a bubble bath if I'm having a really bad flare-up. It just makes me feel so much better. It just helps me zone out. And like, you truly don't know how much tension you're carrying in your body until you get out of a nice hot bath and realize how much weight you are carrying on your shoulders. So I have my wine, I have my playlist, I have my candles, and I just laid out and enjoyed my time. Okay, y'all, so I just finished eating dinner. Me and Mom had some tacos and margaritas. We are slightly lit. I'm just going to moisturize my lips with my Nourishing Apple Butter Lip Mask. Love to use this. So good moisturizing. I just cleaned my face and moisturized it because I'm obviously not ready to go to bed yet. It's only like 7 o'clock here. But I just wanted to show you guys how my hair looks. So my hair is super soft. It has been completely revived. So I sat with the deep conditioner in my hair for the entirety of my bath, which was about 30 minutes. And then I went downstairs to eat, which was about 30 minutes. So I had it in for an hour, but my hair is super duper soft and just back to life. It feels so good. So again, I did use my Fenugreek Detangling Pre-poo, my Cucumber Nourishing Shampoo, and my Milk Strengthening Deep Conditioner, all from Nature's Little Secret. Highly suggest all of these products. Now that I have continued to use this shampoo, it has actually become one of my favorite shampoos. Don't overuse it because it will it'll be too much, but using this sparingly, it gives a really great clean to the hair while also nourishing the hair. This got out the majority of the tangles that I had prior to shampooing, and then this just restored everything. I have bounce, I have shine, I have so much softness, I have pieces that I didn't rinse out of my hair. But yeah, I absolutely love doing this routine. When my hair is just kind of going through it, especially going in with the pre-poo first, this is great after those days where I've just been like really, really going through it and struggling, you know, just to get up and do my hair. So I love to have a really good pre-poo in the mix, just in case I have those days. So when it's time for me to reset and refresh, I can go ahead and use them. The Nature's Little Secret products completely got my hair back on track, and I just wish y'all could feel my hair through the camera. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry it got super duper dark here. But I had a really good time in my bath. I'm telling y'all, if you guys don't take regular baths, especially like if you have chronic pain, you don't realize how much you carry until like you're in a position where your body just like lets it all go. So I feel so much better. A lot of the spasms that I was having in my back feel a lot better, so I highly suggest you try that. I'm probably going to do a face mask tonight before I go to bed to finish up some good old self-care, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to do this to show y'all how I kind of get my hair and my body reset when I'm going through a period like this, but also just to catch up with you guys. I don't know if I'm going to be uploading any more videos this week. I would love to go ahead and do my review on Tgin, but we're going to see how things feel first after this. If I'm pain-free after this, then we'll have the review up, and if I'm not and you don't see a video, then you know why. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, don't forget to use my code ThirdEye20 to purchase all of the Nature's Little Secret products that you saw in this video. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.